see that one come up and talk to me at the council?
You got a suit there?
Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to hold it all at first. Yeah, noticed I just stacked the base on top of the seat.
I like a bit of brains.
Did you see that one come up and talk to me at the cabin?
What are your answers?
Oh, I told him, all right. I said, go on, get out of it. I said, get back to your scrag hole. Oh, I told him, all right. Bloody liberty. And I was just standing there trying to get your suit.
Yeah, I've been here long.
They don't charge for the bread if you have soup.
They do if you have tea though.
If you have tea, they do. I saw you talking to two strangers like that. You want to stop talking to strangers?
I don't talk to no strangers.
Wrong.
You proper jumbled up the script, but to be honest, it works. But you've gone from jumped from I can't even think where to set you off.
You can see what goes on from the top table.
Where? You can see first. You can see what goes on from this top table.
Yeah. You can see what goes on from this top table.
Much better than the one down at the bar.
Yeah, there's always too much noise down there.
It's always been nice.
Yes, there's always a bit of life.
Cold now.
You do want to stop talking to strangers, you.
I
Go.
will.
They'll take you away. Police will come and put you in a wagon. They put me in the wagon once.
Didn't give you anyone, so.
No, they didn't keep me. But that was only because they took a fancy to me.
Who gets the fastest game?
I wouldn't back on it.
Cold down.
I'll be going soon. I'm not coming back.
I'll come back in slides.
I'm not coming back. I'm going up to the garden.
I'll come back in slides after tea.
You might just about catch the last 296 over the hill.
If I make it up there in time. Doesn't look like an all-night bus in daylight.
No. That's the end of the script.
Okay, cool. Feedback time.
I think you need to reevaluate the script. But to be honest, you covered it quite well. But you tended to stick to the script, and then you'd be towards the end of the script, and then you'd go back to the start of the script again. But I mean, it works well just because of the context that we've given, and just the fact that the script is quite what they talk about.
If we would have had the script in front of us, it still would have made sense.
Yeah, but because I had the script in front of me, I was hey, they're over there now, but they're meant to be here. But it still works. It's just because obviously the pauses help kind of make it look like it was meant to happen anyway. But
for your own sake, I think you best firm it up, because otherwise you might get lost, and then those silences might go into kind of an area beyond what you want them to be. Another thought I was thinking is struggling a little bit to hear, so you have to make sure that you really bring those voices out, especially if you're back at all in that box, your voice is going to get lost in there. And there's a lot of similarity between the two characters.
Yeah.
So you need to make the decision between you about who's almost like the leader and who's, so pace maybe, because otherwise the characters' rhythms are very similar. You hear when we did the rhythm stuff? We did the rhythm of the characters and the scenes, didn't we?
The clicking.
You were here, weren't you?
Was that the metronome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
were.
yeah, they were there.
Yeah, you were all there, weren't you?
Yeah, we were all here.
Was that last week? Last week. We did the rhythms of the characters. So think about the rhythms of the characters, that say like in their New World Order, there's one whose rhythm is very, very fast and one who's much more slow and plodding. So if you think about the rhythms of your characters at the moment, they're very similar. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Can you feel that? There's a similarity in your pace and your sort of manner. And so we just need to have that difference between them. Is there, is one a leader, is one a follower? I mean, from my interpretation of reading the script, I'd say this character over here is very clearly the boss, and this one's more innocent and almost like, what's going on in the world? I don't understand. I'm completely innocent. Like that kind of. So maybe your pace is the faster pace.
It makes it much more sinister because it's like you don't actually care, but you're just saying like don't talk to strangers. It's kind of like you need to show the relation between you two as well, because how you're saying the lines of like, I don't know if they'll take a fancy to you. If you cared about that person, you'd be definite. Do not do this. Do not do that. And you clearly don't care about the other person. So, but you need to differ it more because your characters are similar.
Also, going back to the script, I know it doesn't really matter that much anymore because obviously we're close to show date anyway. But who's who?
Kane's first and Charlie's second.
Okay. Because at one point you were saying like someone was saying like someone else's lines, but.
So you've got that you've got to be careful of, because otherwise that changes the whole meaning of what you're doing there, doesn't it? So I think it's going to be worth your while really going through that lines for line run today, just to make sure you've got some sort of clarity on it. But I'd say key things there from what I can see is just getting that difference between the two of you, so that those pauses aren't being used just to remember lines, so that they're for a good reason, and that you've got that difference in the rhythms between the two, so you're not too similar.
Do you guys want to quickly read over the script so you can refresh your minds?
Yeah.
And then we'll go through it again, okay? With the feedback.